In this episode, RJ and Kreese are going to talk about how hormone based personality, or HBP, can change your life for the better, help you understand yourself more, and improve different areas of your life. RJ Vargas is a freelance sales copywriter, author, and NLP expert who has seen big changes in her own life thanks to HBP. RJ loves telling stories and helping people grow, and she'll share how knowing about our hormone-based personalities can help us trust ourselves more, be more successful, and find happiness.
How did you stumble upon the world of HPP?
It was really through you. Kasi parang before HBP, my background learning in yung mga individual strength, personality-related learning is human design talaga. Now, my struggle, human design has helped me so well. Yun nga lang, sometimes I struggle na paano yung mga taong gusto science-based. Kasi di ba human design is more of para nasa side ng astrology, quantum physics, yung mga combination nun. Now, there are people who want to learn more na parang, RJ, gusto ko rin yan, kaso parang hindi ako nag-resonate sa ibang alam mo. So, parang that gap, si HBP yung nag-fulfill. Ang sabi ko kasi, wala naman tama or mali because the uniqueness of every person, sobrang ganda na parang I see every person na parang, hindi mo na pwede sabihin sa eagle na, uy, lumangoy ka nga para maging successful ka sa buhay. Hindi niya strength yung lumangoy. Hindi siya marunong lumangoy. So that's where I found the gap that I need to learn, not just for myself, but for other people na naghahanap talaga ng science-based is, yeah, hormone-based or the epigenetics. So yun, nakakatawa nga na ano, I also can see your post about it. Mm-hmm.
So, basically sa mga post ko. So, ano sa, like, doon sa mga post ko, ano yung napakuha talaga ng attention ko? And what was your first reaction or thought when you heard and learned about HBP na, oh my gosh, meron pa naman science-based na modality in learning more about myself na katawan lang talaga yung basihan.
Oo. Ano, nung una kasi parang ang galing na, 'di ba nagkukuwento ka kasi ng mga situational, then kino-connect mo na siya na baka ito yung type mo, ito yung ano mo, specific mong na-experience. So, sobra siyang nag-resonate na, oo, baka ito na rin yung isa pang added learning. Sa akin kasi walang sayang kapag may natutunan ka. Para lang siyang toolbox for me na meron kang martilyo, may screwdriver ka. So, walang sayang when it comes to money, time, and energy na you're learning. Kasi you'll never know kailan mo siya kakailanganin eh. Di ba? Para siyang library of books na, ay, sige, aralin ko ngayon epigenetics, gano'n, or hormone-based personality. So, doon na ako na ano, na curious na, yun, pa-stalk-stalk, pa-comment-comment sa post mo. Hanggang sa, sabi ko, hindi ako umabot dun sa unang workshop ng Decode. Kaya talagang ano, parang 3 months ahead pa na nagbayad na ako. Hindi ko na ito malalagpas. Tapos yung schedule talaga, binlock ko na a-attend ako dito, may replay o wala, gano'n. So yun, sobrang ganda ng learning na parang kusa na lang nag-react yung body ko na, 'di ba partida, hindi pa ako nasa VIP coaching mo, pero absorb na absorb ang learning sa Decode Workshop. So yun, nakakatuwa lang talaga, madam. Kasi I always trust my instinct na paano ba 'pag binabasa ko yung mga post ng tao, parang hindi lang siya sa how knowledgeable they are, but what did it make me feel? Kasi there are experts in their field na parang I feel guilty, I feel shamed. So, medyo hindi ko na masyado fina-follow yung content. Ngayon, yung sa'yo kasi parang, oo nga no, ano kaya 'to? Para siyang nag-iiwan ng question mark. Tapos hindi ko papatulogin sa gabi na, ay, kinuha ko 'tong alawan. Ano kayang gayuma 'tong ginawa ni madam sa ano niya, sa post niya. Tapos alam mo yun, naiinis ako na copywriter ako kagaya mo. Tapos hindi ko siya ma-figure out kung ano. Sabi ko, baka the learning of HBP na mismo yung tumatawag sa akin. Ayun.
What about what about the things that you learned regarding HPP? Are you currently practicing and why? Kasi di ba you're already in HPP community, you've learned so much about HPP, you attended the Legal Workshop, and by the way, yung last letter in-attendan mong Legal Workshop, yun yung last talaga.
Hindi kaya nga sabi ko, hindi na talaga nagpo-promote si madam. Grabe yung timing ko, parang umabot sa deadline.
Diba?
Ako siguro,
Unexpected pa yun.
then natuwa ako kasi hinabol ko talaga siya sa notes ng notebook ko, ganyan, ganyan, sulat-sulat, kahit mga parang barok-barok na yung keyword, basta naiintindihan ko. Kasi hinabol ko talaga. Ngayon, what I really learned is yung handling myself in facing communication and yung situation na parang, okay, kailangan ko ng more time kasi nag-resonate talaga sa akin na type 6 ako, ganito yung dominant hormone ko. Which is also very, very interconnected with my human design na pag projector kasi parang slow and steady talaga yung nagwo-work sa amin. So, doon ko na-realize na parang na siya, parang na siyang domino effect na, okay, kahit pala mabait saka magaling 'tong client, medyo may clash kami kasi gusto niya ngayon na, mabilis, parang kahit yung revision or yung bigla na lang siya magko-call imbes na magtanong muna na puwede ka parang meeting ng 3 PM. So yun, parang it gave me a peace of mind to let go of that client na professional kong ni-let go at binigyan pa ako ng bonus sa thank you niya. So yung parang alam mo yun madam na parang naging guiding compass ko siya, si HBP na, "Ay eto pala ako." Kasi yun yung paborito kong analogy na yung parang butterfly ka, dahan-dahan ka lang lumilipad, hindi ka sasabay sa ibang kasi ang galing talaga nila is mabilis lumipad, parang gano'n, yung parang sa ibang animals na yun talaga yung strength nila. So ngayon parang lalo ko tuloy lalo nag-strengthen yung self-love. Wow, so parang alam mo yun, na science-based siya pero na-connect mo na rin sa personal development and confidence na, there's nothing wrong with me. I just don't know myself well before. Na yung mga sinasabi ko pwede pang mamaya na kasi nire-regulate ko pala muna yung emotions ko, yung focus ko. So hindi ako talaga yung 100% tatamad or nagpo-procrastinate. I just need enough time na parang ano ba yun, yung parang diesel daw na pinapaano muna, pinapainit muna bago magamit ng makina. And aside from that self-awareness, so super high ng self-confidence ko ngayon. Kasi parang alam mo yun, 'pag may nawalang opportunity parang, okay lang baka hindi siya match for me, yung alignment na yun. I would also like to say this na super helpful ng HBP kasi 'di ba diniscuss mo sa decode yung parang communication with the partner, ganyan. So parang dun ko siya napag-connect-connect na sabi ko, okay, so my girlfriend now, pala siya, type 3 pala siya sa adrenaline kaya pala may mga times na nagka-clash kami kasi hindi naman talaga namin kaaway isa't isa. It's just that yung how kaming hindi pa namin alam yung how ng bawat isa. Na because yun yung dominant hormone niya, gusto niya, "RJ, mag-usap na tayo ngayon, ayusin na natin 'to ngayon." So, ako naman parang na-o-overwhelm pa. So, ngayon naghanap kami ng meet halfway na, okay, dati alam mo yun yung parang nagdadrama akong binababaan ko siya ng phone, gano'n, ng call, kasi hindi ko mahahalata yung emotion ko. Ngayon parang nako-communicate ko na ng maayos na na-o-overwhelm pa ako, "Sige, I'll stay sa call pero can you wait like kahit mga 2 minutes, 3 minutes ta's usap na tayo." So, ang galing na nag-work siya. Sabi ko nga 'di ba sa community, 'pag 'pag kinasal kami may sa'yo na yung maraming Shanghai. Kasi parang alam mo yun, nagtuturo ka lang, ng science base ta's biglang umabot na siya sa relationship na pampaganda ng communication. Which is, hindi ko kasi siya alam. Kasi honestly, kahit sobrang dami ng information online, hindi ko strength magtagpi-tagpi ng info. Parang lalo ako nalulunod. So what I do is I follow experts. I follow experts na, yun na nga sabi ko, magaan din sa emotions ko and sa instinct ko na, ay gusto ko yung binabasa ko sa kanila, mga value giver talaga. So yun, hindi na ako masyadong nag-i-invest ngayon ng heavy course. Mga workshops ako ngayon. Kasi parang yung mga golden nuggets of information na bite size for me, na-apply ko agad. So yun, sabi ko, parang 30,000 talaga 'tong binayaran ko. Tapos kaming dalawa pa ni Sam yung slot dun sa Decode. So na-share ko na rin sa kanya happily yung mga natutunan ko kahit hindi siya naka-attend. Sabi ko, ang saya lang kasi sabi ko, imagine 'no, na parang you grew up in an environment na, I mean, my parents are very supportive and loving. Pero outside it, yung school, yung workplace, di ba parang kasi meron silang cookie cutter na eto ka, ganito ka lang magiging successful, ganito ka lang magiging ganito ka tatanggapin ng tao, yung ganito dapat behave ka, dapat ganito ka. Na parang what if HBP na ituro na siya as young as possible na siguro high school or elementary. Alam mo yun, ang saya kasi na parang sobrang confident ng bata na, it's okay, this is who I am. But at the same time, I will learn how to be accountable with my actions, with my emotions. Kasi, kilala ko na kung sino ako Na, ba't ko ba ito gagawin? Ito yung nagpapastress sa akin. Ano yan? Pinapirawan ko sarili ko. So, yun yung naitulong sa akin na HBP na hindi na ako nangangapa. Dati kasi parang, bakit ako ganito at sama ko na namang tao? Okay, hindi pala ako masamang tao. I just had a bad day. I just had a bad day na hindi ko na-regulate yung emotions ko kasi hindi ko pa kilala yung sarili ko. So ngayon, lalo ko na-affirm na, okay, ito yung dominant hormone ko. How do I act based on my dominant hormone na kung slut ako, kung butterfly ako, anong gagawin ng animal na yun in this given day? Kasi if you look at our ecosystem, alam mo yun, ang ganda nagpo-flourish siya 'Di ba kahit walang human intervention, na nagpo-flourish siya. So sabi ko, so ganito din ang ganda ng connections ng mga tao 'pag alam yung HBP at the deep core. Which is, ang struggle din is hindi parang ikaw pa lang yung nakita ko nagtuturo. I mean, even sa foreign, wala pa ako masyadong alam or kung meron man, baka wala pa siya sa sphere of network. So yun, super helpful talaga na mo siya, pinush mo siya kasi as early as 2020 naririnig na kitang nga to, yung gusto mo to ituro. So yun, thank you na alam mo yun, ito lang parang nakakatawa kasi parang kang reverse na guru. Reverse na guru kasi di ba may ibang unethical guru na ang dami pinapangako, walang na-deliver. Ikaw, parang reverse in a way na ito lang yung promise mo know yourself well. Tapos nagsanga-sanga na siya na self-confidence, health, mental health, physical health, and relationship. Yeah, and self-esteem. Diba? Parang nagsanga siya.
Yeah.
Interconnected lahat.
Totoo. Kaya nga sabi ko, nakakatuwa nga kasi habang pinapakinggan kita, sabi ko, ang tanong ko lang naman, ano yung kasi yung pinapractice siya, tapos napunta na siya sa sagot sa next ko na tanong na ano yung results ng practice.
Dito kasi more raw ideas ko, bigla na nagpa-pop up. So parang share ako ng share.
Honestly, in all honesty, kahit pa-marketer ako, kahit pa-copywriter ako, I also went through a time that I've been struggling to communicate kung ano yung kayang gawin ng HBP coaching. And therefore, hindi ko siya na-communicate noon when you enter the deep food exam. Hindi ko pa kaya i-communicate noon kung ano yung kaya niyang gawin. Diba? And that's why yung pinapromise ko lang was ganito lang, just know yourself. Tapos, totoo naman kasi talaga nagsasana-sana siya. And alam niya ng mga atlet, mga pumapasok sa PFP coaching. And even right now, na siguro naman, nakikita mo yung difference the way that I communicate my offer, right? Sa emails especially. Nakikita mo, shoot, parang mas confident na to ngayon. Parang grabe na yung
Naging stronger yung nuances mo in a positive way. May convictions na lalo, yun.
Oo, yun. So parang kahit yung ginagawa ko na siya ngayon, na clear na yung pag-communicate ko, I still feel like I'm over-promising. Alam mo yun? Pero, alam ko na hindi ko pa communicate lahat ng kaya talaga gawin na natin ng HBP coaching. But for me, it's all right kasi I'm just under 2 years in the business. And I'm glad you came in as early as possible. Kasi yung Decode Workshop, I really promised myself to do it again. Because, number one, hindi siya yung tamang way of marketing that, the VIP. And number two, talagang most of the attendees, let's say I've already have 400 people attended the workshop. Siguro mga 20 people lang yung naka-appreciate talaga naman. And it's not their fault. It was my fault because hindi ko klaro kung ano talaga yung performance nito and all those things. And also, hindi ko rin yung ginawa the way that I did it the last time na ginawa ko mental health, which is I should have set more expectations. I should have set the stage.
Filter.
Oo. So, anyway, thank you so much for speaking about the results natin because tinatanong ko pa rin naman yan. Pero I love it that you said na, yun nga, nandun yung, na, nagkano siya nakakatulong sa self-awareness mo, sa self-confidence, and also learning to letting go of clients na alam mo hindi fit sa'yo. Na,
Oh,
diba? Kasi just because you're earning money, it is actually taxing on your health, on your mental health, your happiness, your peace. Anong kwenta ng pera na yun? And also your relationship. Yun nga yung mga unexpected, I would say unexpected, kasi hindi naman natinuruan paano, di ba? Hindi ka natinuruan paano. Mga bonus ka na. So, yun. So, top of mind. What biggest mindset shift have you had since when you encountered HPV?
na I can achieve anything I want for as long as I know myself on a very deep level. Kasi 'di ba parang growing up, nandun kasi yung parang mindset na yung parang nagba-bargain ka lang na paano ko ba 'to explain, madam? Yung parang Lord, kahit wala ng ganito, basta okay yung career ko. Yung parang we're allowing ourselves to settle for less. Ngayon, with the power of HBP, parang, kaya ko to. Kaya 2024 has been one of my most effortless year. Pero, alam mo yun, nagugulat na lang ako na, uy, may client na nag-message sa LinkedIn, may client ako na ine-enroll na ako ngayon sa HMO. Yung parang, nagugulat na lang ako na the blessings are coming in without me over-planning. Na, nagpa-plano ako simple lang. Pero, yung mga results, sobra-sobra pa sa mga naplano ko na halimbawa yung recent trip ko sa Bohol, ano lang din yun, yung parang I was planning na umikot lang sa timeshare tapos maalam yung tour guide namin. So, nakapunta kami sa iba pa, like yung sa cave, sakay sa Butanding. So, parang yun yung naging metaphor ko na you just prepare and show up with everything that you know. Pero you do it with fun, you do it with enjoyment, with effortlessness and joy. Doon ko nahanap yung balance ng fulfillment, peace, and at the same time, hindi ko naman nako-compromise yung finances ko, hindi ko naman nako-compromise yung health ko. Ano talaga, nabalanse ko siyang napaka-harmonious na parang hindi na ako takot na taasan yung pangarap ko for the next year, for 2025. Kasi, na-sustain ko na ngayon eh. Na-sustain ko na ngayon yung pacing na gusto ko na. Dati kasi parang nakakalula pa. Which is, medyo scary siya for me pag nakakalula. Kasi there's a big chance na baka mawala na naman tong na-sustain ko na. Ngayon, parang nasusustain ko na siya na hindi na ako yung parang paano ko ba explain ito? Yung parang masyadong calculated na, "Ay, mali 'to, huwag ganito." Ngayon parang na talaga siyang as fluid as the water. Sobrang effortless ko na lang ngayon na, okey hindi ako nakagawa kahapon, habulin ko ngayon yung mga task, total ano naman, sa Monday pa naman yung deadline, ganyan. Tapos yung workout, yun ang dali na sa akin na everyday and yeah, the relationship with my girlfriend and siyempre ang saya din kasi nakaka-give back na ako sa family ko na, "Oh, ma, saan mo gusto susunod na lumipad?" Ganyan,
Di ba?
sabi ko, "Baka wala ka ng pera." Sabi ko, "Ma, maraming parating."
Amen.
Kasi
Diba?
it's so easy to speak words of blessing to your life, to other people's life, kung sobrang kilala mo na yung sarili mo. Kasi 'di ba other people try to fit in na, "Ay, si ganito, ito yung coach na in-enrollan, gayahin ko nga rin." Pero hindi kasi nila kilala yung sarili nila na, "Ay, hindi ko pala 'to kailangan." So, yun yung parang naituro sa akin ng HBP, yung stronger conviction. And yun yung hinahanap ko ngayon na way na how do you teach people to have stronger conviction? Kasi pag malakas na yung conviction mo, ikaw na bahala kung ano yung pathway mo, ano yung methods mo. Alam mo na siyang i-experiment on your own. However, ako kahit nag-aral ako ng ibang modalities, hinahanap ko pa yung balance. Nasabi ko, baka nga talaga the way how you process life, the way how you go on an adventure, doon pala kusang lalakas yung conviction mo. And HBP really, really accelerated my conviction. Kasi parang sobrang assured ko na sa sarili ko. Ay, ganito ako. Sige, kahit kahit alam mo yun na, halimbawa, tinanong ka ng, ay, gusto niyo ba to? Tas 10 kayo doon sa room. Gusto niyo ba 'to? Tapos siyam yung sumagot na oo, ako lang yung hindi. Okay lang kasi hindi sunod pa. Wala na sa akin yung fear of missing out. Kasi kilala ko yung sarili ko. I know myself well na parang alam mo yan na madam na, ganito ako, kailangan ko muna mag-slow and steady. That's why, hindi pala ako OA. Gusto ko lang talaga niro-romanticize yung buhay ko na ultimong pagbili ng ice cream. Mamasaya ako, gano'n. Na, ang ganda pala ng personality ko. Ang hirap ko lang intindihin dati. Ngayon, I know myself so well. Iba kasi yung turo ng HBP eh. Hindi siya yung kasi may ibang personality test na parang pwedeng magbago after sobrang bilis na time. Depende sa sagot mo sa mga tanong. HBP kasi yung katawan mo na yung nagsasabi na, eto ka na ngayon. O baka iba na yung type ko ngayon. Pero kasi based siya sa talaga sa facts, sa datang makukuha mo sa katawan mo. Yun. Kaya yun, madam. Ano lang, sobrang, isa sa goal ko, yung VIP coaching mo. Siguro, kailangan ko na talagang latagan ng bandwidth, oo. Pero sa ngayon, I'm really happy na sabi ko nga, any help that I could give to your community, yeah, I'll make time for it. Kasi sobrang
Wala problema.
oo, hindi ko workshop pa lang, sabi ko talaga parang alam mo yun, nagbayad ako ng ganitong amount tapos ang bumalik sa akin parang six-figure na value.
'Di ba? Natuwa ako dun sa sinabi mo na naging stronger yung conviction mo sa sarili mo. And when you ask na, yun yan, parang tinatry mo i-figure out, paano ba ituturo sa tao and how they can have stronger conviction. Actually, it's as simple as really knowing yourself deeper and better. Kasi, yun naman yun eh, yung stronger conviction, that was the result of you knowing yourself better. Kasi if you do not know more, this is very cliche already, but you cannot do anything about it. It's the way of life. Like it is the natural law of the universe, kumbaga, that when you know yourself better, walang titinag sa'yo eh. Diba? Kasi like this is what everyone wants, pero ikaw, alam mo sa sarili mo, that's not what you want. So who cares? You will not care about looking like a weirdo because alam mo, ikaw to. You will not worry about being so different because you know ikaw to. You will not feel guilty for not being able to fit in or whatever to give what they want because alam mo, ikaw to. Diba? And it's not actually being stiff na ako to eh. Hindi ganun yun eh. In fact, just based on what you said, the more that you have known yourself, the more actually na hindi ka naging stiff sa sarili mo. Because, di ba, mas naging fluid ka, mas maluwag ka sa sarili mo, mas naging gentle ka, naging self-compassionate ka. All because, alam mo na kung ano yung kinoconsider ng mundo na weakness mo is actually hiding a strength that the world doesn't know. So, isa yan sa, di ba? Isa yan sa hindi pa nare-realize ng, I would say, 99% of the world that didn't know na your weakness has a twin superpower and that your superpower can easily turn into a weakness with the absence of self-awareness. And that brings me to the next question. Now, let's talk about optimizing the body because, optimizing the body and self-awareness because this is what HPP coaching is really about, diba? So, as someone who also explores and teach, actually, I also teach in other modalities in terms of self-awareness. Can you tell us, in your experience with the people who you helped before, how important is self-awareness for someone to succeed in life?
Kasi you need self-awareness not just as a luxury but as a necessity. Yung talaga, it's a requirement. It's really a requirement. Kasi ilang beses na kung paano ko ba sasabihin to, yung parang, although syempre lahat naman na experience ko, thankful ako, pero minsan may mga what if na kung naituro to sa akin at a younger age, 'di ba? I will make that costly mistake. So, kaya ganito ako ka-vocal in helping and teaching people na, okay, you know yourself, sige mag-explore ka ng gusto mong modality. Kasi, kahit, alam mo yun, sabi ko nga, kahit nga magkambal na parehas na parents na upbringing, paano sila na-treat, same school, magkaiba pa rin yung ugali nila growing up. So how much more yung person na, alam mo yun, ang lawak ng background, ng differences. And the power kasi of self-awareness is not just, it's combining both of you learning how to filter kung ano yung i-add mo sa knowledge mo. Kasi syempre yung mga libro naman na binabasa ko na parang, eto hindi to fit for me. Sige, baka yung next chapter ng libro fit na sa akin. Alam mo yung parang hindi ka na yung madaling masway na, ay ganito ko, ay ganito. Kakatalon mo kasi wala ka nang natuloy. Puro umpisa lang. So ngayon, yun yung unang power ng self-awareness na it give you a very, very clear and strong way to filter information na hindi naman sa iniikot mo yung sarili mo sa bubble, pero alam mo kasi pag hindi fit sa'yo na, okay, hindi fit talaga sa akin yung hustle and grind culture na ano talaga tayo, slow and steady. So now, I need to find opportunities na slow and steady or yung mga deadline-based. Ganon. Not to say na mali yung hustle and grind. Mayroong mga tao na sobrang galing at nagtatribe sa hustle and grind na culture. So that's for them. So since alam ko na mag-filter, it brings me to the second power of self-awareness, which is, it's easy for you to unlearn. Yun yung isa sa hirap na hirap ako gawin dati na parang, kasi parang siya force of habit na kasi, kumbaga madam for a background, I grew up na achiever ako. Kasi parang, tinreasure ko yung sarili ko na kailangan ko galingan palagi. Kasi gusto ko na parang ang goal ko na pag mataas yung grade ko, makakuha ko ng scholarship sa college, mababawasan yung iisipin ng parents ko. So, it took me a while in my adulting, lalo nung 20 to 25 years old ako, ang hirap alisin ng pagiging overachiever. No, na ngayon, with the help of HBP, yung parang, alam mo yun dati, pinipressure ko sarili ko, I have to be the best, yung number one. Ngayon, parang, I just need to be good enough while showing up with the best intentions and the best actions. So, gugulat na lang ako na, people would tell me, you're one of the best copywriter we see. Minsan nga mga nagchat-chat na lang ako yung tipong, nagchat-chat, yung nagpo-post lang ako na randomly, out of the parang impulse. Tapos biglang may nagchat na nakaka-inspire, na-inspire daw sila, sabi ko. O, diba? Yung parang, ito na kasi yung product na ang dami ko na natutunan. And kung hindi ko siya na-apply nung mas bata ako, sana yung mga nakakausap ko ngayon, nakaka-connect ko ngayon, or kahit yung mga nagbabasa ng post ko, sila na yung mag-apply nun in their own. Hindi naman kasi ako yung parang, ito gawin mo. I'm more of, ito yung nag-work sa akin. Alam mo na ba tong way na to? What if pwede rin to mag-work sa'yo? Yan, parang I make it a puzzle for them na try mo lang, try mo lang. So, grabe no na how many years did I wasted? How many learning and yung emotional and mental, emotional and mental health ko na rin na parang masyado kong pinressure yung sarili ko for things na hindi naman pala talaga importante. Kasi hindi siya align sa akin. Sabi ko, ano ba yan? Nagdadrama pa ako dati. Hindi ko na pala kilala yung sarili ko noon. Para kumbaga in analogy, yun na nga yung sa eagle na isipin ko na parang eagle ako dating nagdadrama ako. Ba't hindi ako marunong lumangoy? Ba't hindi ako marunong gumapang sa lupa? Kasi yun yung definition ng success sa ibang tao. But now, I'm so proud to say na, yeah, this is who I am. And one of my favorite compliments na binibigay sa akin is, ramdam nila yung para akong bata na I have a childlike attitude, na ine-enjoy ko yung buhay, ang effortless, ang saya, hindi na ako nagpapastress. It's difficult to teach, but you can influence and encourage people to have that mindset. Ang dali ko alam mo yun, ang dali ko mag-promote kasi they see me living a life na, okay, nag-work talaga yung HBP sa kanya. Yun. Kaya, thank you for that, kumbaga, raising awareness for HBP as a powerful modality for self-care, self-awareness, self-love, self-trust, yes.
Speaking of self-care, so, yun, di ba? Parang nakukonektada sa kasuitan. How has your understanding of self-care evolved since learning about HB? Like, did you have a misconception about self-care before that changed when you heard about it?
Dati kasi ang alam ko sa self-care, madam, parang kung ano yung makikita ko sa article, parang alam mo yun, gusto ko nang i-follow siya. Pero para kasing hindi nag-work lahat. Now, with the knowledge of HBP, parang feeling ko, meron akong private chef na, okay, i-customize natin. I-customize natin yung recipe, i-customize natin yung yung calorie mo, yung nutrient balance, ganyan. It became so customized for me in the lens of HBP na ang dali na lang, ang effortless na lang, ang gaan. Yan yung mga favorite word ko ngayon. Kasi inaalis ko na rin sa nuances ko yung mga pinaghirapan, buwis buhay. Ayoko na. Ayoko na umiyak dahil sa stress. I want now yung manageable stress na pagod ka pero masaya ka sa gabi. May stress kasi dati na pagod ako tapos hindi pa ako makatulog sa gabi. Ayoko nun kasi anxiety na yun eh. So yun yung ibinigay sa akin ng self-care na para akong may private chef talaga na wow, 8-course meal. Ang daling ibigay for me. Ang daling ibigay sa akin. Kasi nga, alam mo na eh. Alam mo yun na parang kahit, kasi yung ibang tao, ang nagiging din nila, challenge nila. Halimbawa, etong coach na to, sobrang respected nila, ang dami nang na-achieve. Tapos yung tinuturo ng coach na to, iba. Iba sa alam nila, iba sa nagre-resonate sa kanila. Now they starting to doubt themselves na tama ba 'tong ginagawa ko? Iba't iba to sa alam ni ganito, ni ganyang coach. Ako, parang wala na okay, itong coach na to sabi, ito yung nag-work sa kanya, hindi nag-work sa akin. Iba lang talaga kami ng alignment.
I love that you pointed that out. Kasi, isa yan sa na-realize ko when I was, kasi nung nagpunta ako sa freelancing. Siyempre, di ba, pag-start ng freelancing, doon ka na natuto about coaches, mga gurus, yung mga ganun. I don't know about you, but for me, gano'n. So, I've enrolled in many courses as well. Tapos, yung tipong, syempre, like, for example, business coaches. So, meron silang certain way of doing, they have a certain way of doing business and they succeeded in that way. And syempre, dahil pa-enroll ko sa course or program yan, you have to follow. And, alam mo yung, nag-follow ka naman, pero bakit hindi ka nagsasucceed? Why is it not working for you? Not necessarily yung, parang yung mga, yung mga objective na bakit, but basically the subjective thing, the thing that affects your emotions, your personal life as well. So, doon ko na-realize, after so many coaches, I'm like, bakit may mga coaches na hindi nag-work para sa akin yung teaching style? Bakit may coaches na nag-work agad kahit isang pa lang yung tinanong ko, di ba? So, when I encountered HBP, that was the time actually na nasabi ko, oh my gosh, kasi pala, may sarili-sarili tayo, sarili-sarili tayong genius. And of course, for example, I'm teaching about HBP, and I'm using my own genius. If somebody else will teach about HBP the way that I am teaching it will not create the same result that I am creating.
Kasi magkakaroon ng dissonance eh. Sa'yo kasi talaga may alignment.
And that's the word, alignment. So doon ko na-realize din that when you are self-aware, when your self-awareness increases, your alignment in life also becomes, clearer. Mas natututo ka i-align yung sarili mo, yung actions mo, yung mga decision makings into something that aligns not just with what you're thinking is right, but with your body. Kasi yung unang magre-react yung katawan, there are times, most of the time, you will think that something is good for you. Pero pag trinay mo, yung katawan mo yung magre-react, no, it's not. Diba? Because yung katawan, ang nakaka-affect yan is yung lifestyle mo talaga eh. Pero yung mind mo kasi, it's not just the lifestyle. It's also other people's thinking, other people's teaching. So, mas marami ang influence sa mind mo kaysa sa katawan. That's why you take control of your body. I would say this clearly and without remorse, that self-awareness starts from the body. It's impossible to have greater self-awareness if you're not even having an optimized body, if you don't have an optimized body. Because you will not feel anything. Lahat ng sinasabi ng tao na, ito makakabuti sa'yo, iaanap mo agad. Kasi wala kang kinamdam sa katawan eh. Hindi mo alam kung align ba sa katawan ko, gusto ka ng katawan ko. I'm curious eh, what's one HBP principle you wish you had learned earlier? Kasi kanina napanggit mo, di ba na, kung kung nalaman ko lang 'to ng maaga-aga, 'di ba? Hindi na sana ako nag-undergo ng gano'n karaming heartbreaks, yung, uy, iniiyakan ko pa, ipapawisan buhay pa, 'di ba? Sana yung if there's one principle, ano yun?
Yung the unique optimization of the body, mind, and how it affects the interconnectedness of your overall self. Kasi siguro isa sa favorite word ko ngayon yung madam, yung interconnectedness. Kasi hindi na nagka-clash yung mga inaaral ko na, uy, yung galing nag-connect. Kasi yung body ko na rin magaan. Na, gusto ko to. Siguro to add na rin, parang with HBP, it helped me to be a human being. Kasi parang ang hilig ko mag-wordplay na pag being nga daw, you're just in the moment. Be in the moment. So, yung ibang tao kasi, ang dami nilang ginagawa. Do this, do that. Sabi ko, di naman tayo human doing. So, because I learned how to be in the moment with the help of HBP. Na-optimize ko na yung mind, yung soul, yung, kasi pati spiritual nakatulong na HBP sa akin, yung spiritual. Yung mind, soul, and body. Yung pag-optimize ng tatlong yon, lumabas yung uniqueness ko, and it's so easy for me to interconnect everything that I'm learning na. Okay, ganito pala to kadali. I-apply sa NLP, sa human design, sa mga post ko. Parang, yun na nga, ang galing na gumagawa ako ng malaking collage na painting. Kasi wala siyang, ay, ito, hindi to nagre-resonate. Because, ako na yung canvas ako na yung blank canvas. Alam mo sa sarili mo na, ito yung pwede kong matutunan, ito yung pwede kong i-unlearn. So, thank you talaga for HBP for helping me to optimize my health, mind, body, spiritually, lahat na yon, mental, emotional. And it helped me to become a better, a wiser, a more compassionate person. Kasi parang nakakatuwa din na since alam mong sobrang unique ng tao, parang dati yung andali ko ma-stress na, ano ba naman to? Yung parang nagkakagana ko sa tao na, ano ba naman to? Ano? Ganyan. Tapos ngayon parang, baka iba lang yung kanyang fear or flight na response. Ganun, di ba? Yung parang you came now from an empathy because the knowledge gives you a deeper understanding and compassion, not just towards yourself, but towards other people. Kasi parang
Sige.
ko yung sarili ko na, ay, baka hindi siya ganun. Baka pagod lang siya today. Again.
And ano kasi siya talaga, people accept siya. Ito mo ma-apply yung everything starts within yourself. So, iba yung sinasabi nga natin na kapag mas kilala mo na yung sarili mo, yung more na nagiging compassionate ka sa sarili mo, nagiging gentle ka sa sarili mo. Pero also at the same time, kapag naging gentle ka sa sarili mo, you also learn to be gentle to other people. Kasi nararamdaman mo di ba? Yun yung sinabi mo na, yung sinabi mo na, I learned to be a human being. I love that because that's what being a human being is. Feeling you're being a human and also allowing other people to be human. To be human being. Kasi, hindi naman, it's really impossible. You know, it's really impossible for you to be gentle on yourself and hard on other people. It's impossible. Kasi, you will be the first to experience how it is being gentle on yourself, and you will start to think, if I can be gentle on myself, I will not allow other people to be hard on me. And if I won't allow other people to be hard on me, then other people will also not want me to be hard on them. Alam mo yun? Yung interconnected, diba? So yun yung reason bakit unknowingly and naturally, kapag alam ko na yung HBP, pag nag-dive in to HBP, nagiging ripple effect siya. Nakaka-affect siya positively sa relationships. Even if hindi naman natin tinatapos yung relationships. Because we started within you. Then siya ka-powerful. So, malapit na tayo sa end ng usapan na ito. And So, I am sad na magtatapos na siya, pero I'm so happy sa dami ng sinabi mo. Parang, daig mo pa yung daig mo pa yung pagiging PIP Menti, alam mo yun. So, napaisip ako, what is your vision for how HPP could impact society if it were more widely adopted?
Siguro two things. Kasi madam, may nakita kasi akong quote na, yung sabi sa quote, I don't want the environment to change me. I want myself to be so strong and powerful that I will change my environment. Tapos parang sabi ko, yung mga inaaral ko ngayon, parang, nung binago ko yung sarili ko, na i-influence ko na rin yung ibang tao na, yeah, you can try this, you can learn this, pero take it in your time na aralin yung HBP, ganyan. And second is, in connection to that, na I want to change also the environment. Kasi naniniwala ako na people can speak blessings into their life kahit ano pa yung background nila. So it has been one of my favorite word, yung mga generational cycle breakers. Sabi ko, kumbaga, I don't, ang tawag dito, parang hindi sentence na pinanganak ka sa isang family na magulo or hindi ka nakapag-aral ng college, hindi ka marunong mag-English. I've seen a lot of freelancers, professional experts, and kahit yung mga yan hindi nagtapos ng pag-aaral na they turned their life around by being a very, very strong generational cycle breaker. And more than the learning in business, in high income skills, kailangan ng sustaining power in our self-awareness. And doon papasok ang HBP na parang, ang saya no na parang, nanggaling ako sa ganito pamilya, ako yung nag-break ng curse, ako yung nag-break ng cycle. Because I learned along the way na, nasa akin pala. Nasa akin din pala yung sagot. Hindi lang ako aware. So that's, di ba, parang isipin mo na, parang ang daming kumbaga yung mga sa anime, yung mga Super Saiyan, ganyan, ang daming nagising dahil sa HBP. So, I am very, very vocal talaga in supporting you kasi nakita ko yung positive effect sa sarili ko. So, parang imagine how much, how would it impact not just the Philippines but the whole world na if every person has the power to be self-aware, to be more compassionate, and to have that personal accountability na, ay, kaya ko palang pagandahin yung buhay ko, regardless of my past, regardless of my background. Yun. So, sabi ko parang, ang nakakalula siya tingnan, pero magugulat ka na lang na, going back 4 years ago, na una ko narinig ang HBP, ang dami ng buhay na nagbago with your help, with your leading. It takes a while, but ano mo yun, for that person, nabago mo na yung lifetime niya madam. Nabago mo na yung trajectory ng lifetime nila, oo.
So, yeah. That's why I really like what you said. That you said na yung generational, yung generational cycle breakers. Because that's what I also realized when I encountered HPP. Yun yan, nakwento ko din sa Facebook. Yung, as parents, hindi namin yun na-expect. Like, yung expectation namin na stress if parenting is nasa 10/10. Tapos yung nararanasan namin ngayon is like 1/10. Tapos alam mo yung usually, like kami, mga anak din kami natin, di ba? Kung malilipit kami bata. So, we experience how it is being a child and kapag merong nangyayari na ganito, yung agad, especially ako, yung agad, mapaluin ka, ipapunish ka. Yung mga nakaka-stress sa parents namin before, especially sa akin, sa guardians ko, is right now, pinagtatawanan lang namin dalawa. Yung tipong, alam mo yung literal na kapag may nagawin anak namin, tapos supposed to be stressful yun sa isang parent na, nawala ka lang sa pag nangyayari yun, hindi po natatawa kami. So ako, I have to hide my face kasi natatawa ako. Hindi na naman yung face, natatawa ako. Oo, yung gano'n. Tapos, minsan, sinasabi ko talaga sa partner ko, sabi ko, seryoso ba tayong parents?
Hindi ka effortless ka, no?
Oo.
Yung parenting.
So, doon ko na-realize na, I think we're actually breaking the cycle of, yung strict parenting, yung parenting in a way na, alam mo yun, yung, alam mo ba, bakit kita pinalo? Kasi mahal kita. Never pa namin pinalo yung ano, never pa namin pinalo
Pero
yung bata.
malilito yung bata. Oo.
Oo.
Which is ang scary kasi madam, may nakbasa kasi ako na parang, syempre kung ano yung experience ng bata, unconsciously nadadala pagtanda. Like parang, ay, pag-follow pala, pagmamahal. Eh, what if yun yung naging interpretation nila sa isang relationship na may domestic violence, di ba? So, yun talaga, we have to be very careful kung anong in-nurture sa mga bata.
Exactly. So the more that you know, the more that really it starts, everything starts with self-awareness. Kasi the more that you are self-aware, the more that you are aware of everything that you do, especially when you become a parent, you will really parent from a place of self-awareness na, okay, kapag ito ba ginawa ko, ano ang magiging effect nito sa anak ko? Hindi naman yung tipo, i-overtake mo na lahat na ginagawa ko, but you know, generally, it will feel negative to parent because hindi mo, oo, tsaka hindi mo dadalhin yung dati, ito yung ano namin, ngayon, di ba? Hindi nga namin ginagawa. Oo, hindi namin ginagawa yun. Buti nga kayo, dito na yun. Walang ganun. So, we are really parenting from, parang siyang clean slate talaga and based on how self-aware we are. And I really love it kasi nga, lahat ng we have known about HPV, alam ko hindi ganito yung parenting namin. Alam ko, hindi ako ganito ka-stressless kung kumbaga in my parenting and the way that I also live my life. So, eto na. Eto na yung ano, yung parang I want you to take this opportunity uh, talk to our audience because I know that a lot of our audience as well are that the future audience na makikinig nito. There might be someone who is listening right now who has no idea about HPV. Pero iniisip nila na, of course, I don't know about HPV, but I know that I need to optimize my body so that I can spend less my productivity and energy. So, ano yung mga a-advise mo sa kanila um, if they have no idea about HPV yet?
Siguro ano, ang favorite ko ditong metaphor is, 'di ba, pag yung halaman hindi masyadong tumutubo, hindi mo siya sisisihin na, "Ba't ang bobo mo? Ba't di ka tumutubo? O ba't ang bagal mo?" Usually, ang ginagawa sa halaman is, ino-optimize mo yung environment na aayusin mo yung lupa, yung fertilizer, yung anong araw siya papaarawan, gaano karaming tubig. The same goes with you. So, if you grew up in an environment or ano, or yung nasa mga maling tao ka pa, maling crowd, hindi, ano, huwag mong bigyan ng final word yung sarili mo na, ganito ako, ganito lang ako, ang bobo ko kasi, ang tamad ko, hindi na ako magiging successful sa buhay. You don't give a final sentence to yourself, but learn how to optimize your body, your mind, and how you connect to other people. And I really, really gonna vouch for HBP kasi ang dali matutunan, ang daling aralin, and at the same time, ang daling i-apply. Ako na dating overachiever, overthinker, ngayon sabi ko, step one lang. And it worked so well for me following that step one. So imagine, you will have a very, very powerful turnaround and trajectory in your life, learning how to love yourself, learning how to be self-aware. And you will have the initiative to be personally accountable na, ito pala yung babago sa buhay ko. Ito pala yung magpapaganda sa takbo ng buhay ko. Na hindi mo nahihintayin na, ay, pag yumaman ako, saka ako magkakaganito, pag naging successful ako, ganito. Ngayon pa lang, kaya mo nang baguhin yung buhay mo. And then, kasusunod na yan, yung pagyaman mo, pagpasok ng love life, pagpasok ng magaganda pang mga pangarap mo. Kasi ikaw mismo, sobrang ready ka na maging blessing. Parang halaman lang na nung inayos na yung environment niya, ang ganda na ng tubo. It's, may mga flowers na ganyan. So, do not blame yourself. Do not blame your environment. Just keep on exploring, keep on learning, and take it step by step. Kasi sabi ko nga, 2020 ko, unang narinig yung HBP, tas talk ako kay madam na mga post. Hindi siya yung overnight, sobrang galing ko na. It took me an adventure of learning in my own pacing, in my own learning. So, learn to love yourself, from the lens of knowing how to empower your self-awareness, alignment, and fulfillment in life. Yeah, yeah. God bless you, Generational Cycle Breaker. Yeah.
And that's a wrap on this eye-opening chat between RJ and Kreese about hormone-based personality. Want more from RJ? Follow her on Facebook at RJT Vargas. She's open for one-on-one consultations to guide you on your self-trust journey. Fired up to optimize your body and boost your productivity like they discussed? Join Kreese's weekly email list for game-changing tips and insights. Head to the show notes to sign up and unlock your full potential. By joining, you'll learn to apply the HBP insights shared today.